Hey y'all, welcome back to the podcast.
Hey guys.
Today we do have a special guest with us, 22D, aka Devontae.
Thank y'all for having me.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks
Appreciate
for coming.
it.
For sure.
Today, guys, we're going to be talking about balancing your dream or balancing your dating life while chasing your dream. So, in the meantime, make sure you guys grab a glass, shake that ass, and join us. Let's get into it.
You're listening to Tash and Nix.
So first, we're going to have you introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about you. First of all, I know your name is Devontae, a.k.a. 22D.
Yeah, so 22D is my artist name. The 22 comes from, I'm from Copperas Cove, Texas. Area code is 76522. So
Okay.
I took the 22, shortened my name, and that's how you got D.
Okay.
So I really just played basketball growing up most of the time and started doing music about 4 years ago. Like right around the time that I stopped actually like playing in college, I decided to do music before, but then just the way everything panned out with me getting, my setup and stuff like that, it was like right when I stopped, I kind of was like getting into it and stuff like that. So ever since then, I've been doing just music. I'm into like not like acting, but like I want to get into stuff like that, but just anything like entrepreneurial type stuff.
Okay.
See you.
No, not like that.
22 Denzel.
Nah, but hopefully one day I can, do some stuff like that. Like I'm gonna start with probably like some short skits or something.
You should. I mean, I think that's how a lot of people now are getting themselves out there. You have to be like multifaceted and you have to like market yourself that way because they're not going to want just like a one-trick pony. They're going to want people who can do pretty much everything. So that's a good idea.
Who's like your favorite artist right now?
Right now or ever?
Ever.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh. Ever, I'd probably say Lil Wayne.
Really?
Yeah.
That is so crazy. So he's been disappointing me lately.
No.
Like,
that's why
such a disappointment.
That's why I said ever. We're going to cut off his last like three, 4 projects.
I still have his like album covers or like magazine covers from like 2003. Like he was my favorite artist like back in the day, like back when we had to go on LimeWire and download his shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
definitely.
So
I remember those
Lil
days.
Wayne now. You remember those days?
LimeWire, yeah.
Like what? You were in elementary.
Yeah, but I was on LimeWire. I was on LimeWire though. I was getting the free stuff for sure.
Did it mess up your computer?
Exactly. Mama was mad.
You had the better version of LimeWire. They updated it by the
They
times.
probably did because I had to get all of his mixtapes like online, like messing up the whole.
Dang, you was a true fan.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
for real,
I
for real.
really loved him. Like you don't understand. I knew I knew his mixtapes. I knew his albums. I knew everything about him. I knew it. Like when he was young, he used to not even curse when he would rhyme. Like for real.
Oh,
So like when he first started out, he didn't cuss. Like that's how much I loved Lil Wayne. So
yeah, but right now I would say my favorite right now is Uzi.
Really?
I like him.
Oh,
Come on, don't do it. Y'all don't like Uzi?
We like Uzi too.
Y'all don't like Uzi.
we don't dislike Uzi.
No.
I think he's adorbs.
Every time you say that, I cringe. So I'm like, why?
Adorbs?
I don't know. He's got a good, fun spirit about him, But
That's
lately,
the truth.
he's been throwing me off. Like the stuff he's been saying on Twitter, or
He-
it's a little
like his
wild.
music.
I don't really care for his like
Style.
personality in a way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like what he how he tweets or what he
Yeah,
says.
I don't
I don't
like
really
that.
care for that, but the music, I like it. I like it
Yeah.
a lot, especially because like when I listen to music, I kind of like. I make music, so I know kind of what all goes into it, so I can like some of the stuff he does from like just his ad libs, how he places them in the like song. I can like appreciate that. Like some people just like
Is that how he does?
Basically.
nah. See, she don't be listening.
I don't
I'll be
listen.
listening.
The last
I
song
don't
I knew about Uzi was "All My Friends Are Dead."
Yeah.
Like,
I was pretty much done at that point.
Yeah.
Nah, y'all gotta give him a chance. He got some stuff.
Really?
Yeah, he do. He
Do
do.
you like Kendrick or J. Cole?
J.
Yeah,
Cole.
because I'm
J.
here for
Cole.
that. Okay.
J. Cole is crazy.
He is.
Yeah, for sure.
So I know you said you were from Copperas Cove.
Yeah.
Where do you currently live now?
San Marcos.
San Marcos. Okay.
You
like
go
it
to
there?
Texas State.
Yeah, just graduated.
Just graduated.
Congratulations.
Appreciate that. Finally made it through. I've been waiting for that day.
Good. That's like a huge milestone,
Yeah, my diploma just came in, or
See?
degree.
Ooh, that's a good feeling.
They're gonna put it on your wall.
I'm gonna give it to my mom.
Aww.
Yeah, whatever she do with it, she do with it. Because if it's me, it's gonna end up like in the closet or something.
Yeah.
Just trash or something. Fold it up.
That's an accomplishment. You can put it in the closet.
But I got it.
I know,
the
that's
paper not the
true.
accomplishment.
That's true.
Yeah.
But, you know, I just feel like it's something she would like want to look at. You know, she cared about stuff like that.
Yeah, as she should, because that's a huge accomplishment. So you were telling us earlier your background. You have Asian in your family as well, right?
Black, white, and Filipino.
Okay, Filipino. My best friend is half. So, yeah, she's interesting.
You ever had like some of the dishes?
Oh, yeah. When I was growing up, one of my best friends in general, her whole family from the Philippines. So I've eaten everything but balut. I'm not eating that.
That's wild.
Disgusting.
That's wild.
I was shook. Do you know what that is?
No, what is
Girl,
that?
it's a, you know how people eat boiled eggs? It's a boiled duck embryo.
Yeah.
Girl, they eat it.
I mean, I eat chitlins, so.
No, I don't know.
I don't eat chitlins.
The duck is like formed.
Yes, it's
And,
like a literal duck.
It's
And they're eating it. Like, I can't. When they first showed me that, I literally screamed. Like, I was like, I'm eating that shit.
It's a literal duck, and they're eating it.
Yes.
Like it's like, let's say
It's like a boiled egg, and you peel it, and it's a little duck embryo.
let's
And
say
they eat it.
the duck was about to hatch, but they was like, nah, let's eat them.
Yeah,
Oh.
and they boil it and eat it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's wild.
But yeah, her mom used to feed the shit out of me. Like, I mean, she would, first of all, they're rice. I mean, I'm Caribbean, so we eat a lot of rice, but they do too.
Oh yeah,
Man, her mom used to feed me all the time. Like, every time I would come over.
I have a rice cooker, and when I ask people like, yo, you don't have a rice cooker? I guess it's not common,
It's not.
but I eat rice with like every meal.
Yeah. Rice is a staple. Like, if you run out of rice, I feel like I can't breathe.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly. Like,
Really?
for real. Like, see, that's a thing. Like, I'm like, I need more rice. Like,
rice goes with everything. Anything
That's
you want.
hilarious.
Rice
Yeah.
is perfect.
rice is everything.
Do you have any, like, shows coming up?
Tonight at Lux Tavern in Houston.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just did one in Austin at it's called Santa Cruz Theater.
Okay.
I did
I don't know that
one. It's off of 7th Street,
Okay.
East 7th Street in Austin, and then tonight I have one at Lux Tavern.
Okay.
I'm trying to get some stuff out in like Dallas or San Antonio.
Okay.
Like I'm just trying to hit like the major cities,
Mm-hmm.
and then just keep on coming back and back. You know, because slowly, you know, people are starting to get to know me a little more.
Okay.
Hopefully, I could just
You
become.
said you haven't been to Houston a lot before, right?
I came one time. I drove through one time, like when I was younger. Like
Oh,
like-
doesn't count.
yeah,
Yeah, doesn't count.
like 10.
You'll
or something.
fall in love with Houston.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
You will
trying.
freaking
I have-
fall
This
in
is
love
one of the
with
best
it.
cities.
Yeah.
I had fun last night. We went to.
Where'd y'all
Oh,
go?
did you know?
Okay, hold on. Wait a
We'll get to that
minute.
later.
We get to
On the After Dark. No.
After dark.
No, did y'all go to any strip clubs?
No. I'm honestly not a. I've never been to a strip club. Not a fan of them.
Shame on you.
I'm not a fan.
Oh, you're not a fan either?
No, I could do a lot more with my money than a strip club.
I like to go and just
That is
people
true.
watch.
We kind of just watch. Like, we've gone
I
a
don't
few
spend money.
times. We really don't. Like, barely. We're like, here, $1 for you.
Yeah, I only get $20 max.
We'll go out with money and we'll literally leave.
Yeah.
We'll go out with 21 and leave with $17.
Yeah,
Maybe
for
I
real.
need to do that because that would be
Yeah,
kind of
you
cool.
don't
You know,
have to spend money.
Stuff $1 in.
You
there.
already had to pay to get in. The hell, they're
Yeah.
paid. Dance.
Bitch. You're like, okay, she's pretty, she's working for it. I'm just gonna give it
Yeah,
to
I'll
her.
give it all. Some of those girls are handsy. Like, one of those girls went into my top.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, ma'am.
You can get handsy with me.
What?
I'm fine with that. They can get handsy.
No. They get handsy with
They do
women.
that to women more.
Yeah, they do that
so-
to women to show out.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
like,
like,
no,
not giving
ma'am.
you more money, but
Yeah, don't touch my nipple.
Yeah.
That's rude.
Don't touch my nipple. Nah,
But as far as your music is concerned, how do you feel like your music relates to your audience?
well, honestly, so I started off making love songs
Okay.
because one of my biggest influences with like starting music was Travis Scott.
Okay.
Like he's kind of the reason like I feel like I can do it, just because of solely like I know he wasn't like the original person with auto-tune,
Yeah.
but from like me and like when I was growing up, like he was kind of like T-Pain was more of like, big, but I really listened to Travis Scott. So just hearing like how he would rap, like he would still sing, like he would do like, I wouldn't say, like he would incorporate certain sounds and I'm like, dang, like I can do that. So that's the kind of approach I went with it, but
Okay.
I did go more like for the love songs route. But then it's not like, everybody don't want to hear that all the time.
Yeah.
So now I kind of just try to do, I try to touch bases on everything.
Okay.
Like I try to rap, I try to talk about, real stuff. Like I try to do the sing rappy, and I try to do also just R&B music.
Okay.
So I want to just make music where I can send my album. Like whenever I send my album to someone, and I'm like, listen to the whole thing. There's gonna be at least one song, at least one you like. So I just try to do that, have different vibes.
Perfect moment.
T-Pain was everything. As soon as you said T-Pain, I could hear his music in my head. Like, he was an era.
He got some stuff. He does.
T-Pain.
He was an era. Like,
definitely. Like, he had a run.
My whole high school career
Crazy.
was like T-Pain.
Really? Your career?
I feel like he invented auto-tune.
Basically. T-Pain took auto-tune.
He did. I mean, auto-tune was around before him, but, I mean, he made it super mainstream.
He made a thing.
Yeah. I guess I could say that. And he had bangers,
Yeah, and like now,
yeah,
you can't even really find an artist who hasn't used it.
Correct. And back then it was more frowned upon when he started it out. But I mean, he had bangers. Like,
exactly.
I don't know. Travis Scott, I used to not listen to him really at all. Mm-hmm. But like in the most recent years, I've actually listened to some of his work, especially after, what did he name that one album after? What was that? Yeah, Astroworld. There we go. I listened to a few of the songs off of that album, and I was like, oh, I actually kind of like these, so... It's not bad.
I couldn't name one song, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah. I'm more of an R&B person anyways.
Yeah.
And when I do like rap, hip-hop, whatever, I'm more of a J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar.
I love J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar.
So yeah, I like R&B, but I like I guess like The Weeknd, he was R&B, but the way you like The Weeknd?
He irritates me.
What?
He's kind of a little like popish.
Now he is.
His voice, just the way he sings, it just...
It's beautiful. I gotta give it to him. That's a beautiful voice.
Huh, okay.
But no.
Daniel Caesar's a
that's a beautiful voice.
Okay, that's a different voice. He's different. He got like a different tone to him that's like, you got lucky with that one. He was luckily born with that voice.
Oh, lucky with his voice?
You like,
more like a
against
gift
bravado? Like,
I like
when you put it like that.
Yeah.
I like Jhené Aiko, SZA.
Yeah,
she's of course.
You don't like Jhené Aiko?
No, I do.
Oh,
I love her actually.
She's gonna thrash her.
No, I love her. I love her a lot. I like SZA too. I like Summer Walker. I'm probably that era of music, that sort of genre, that sound. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that's it right now.
Yeah. Like honestly, when I think R&B, like I don't even think like men right now. To be honest with you.
I mean, you're right. Because you don't really hear too many
good women.
Yeah. If I listen to R&B, it's not gonna be like the only R&B. Y'all listen to Cy Ari the Kid?
Oh wait, who?
Cy Ari the Kid?
Yeah, I've never heard of him. I think I've seen that name though before.
I'm gonna put you on.
Okay, I think I've seen that name though.
We'll Google that.
Yeah, he got some stuff.
I feel like I've seen that name on those Spotify playlists that come out or whatever. I feel like I've seen that name before. But I know one of your songs I was listening to was Spaz Out. Do you like that? I like that song.
You said by me?
Yeah, it was like Spaz Out. It was, you had like
was it the yellow hoodie?
I don't remember that. Like what? How do you not know?
Was it? I don't have a song called Spaz Out, but I said it in a song.
Oh, was it not called Spaz Out?
They tell me to spaz, so I spaz out.
Maybe that's what it was. Okay, yeah. I'm like, I know I'm not crazy. Like what? Because I like the way the beat dropped into it after you first started it. So yeah.
Nah, it's called Young Fly Nigga.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
Go on, young fly nigga. Go on.
Because I say it in the song. You know.
I feel like R&B has always been like love relationships, and a lot of the new like rap is like toot that ass up.
Yeah.
See,
bitch,
I don't really
you're a
that pussy for a real one. I'm
like dudes be R&B singing about their homeboys. Like what? Oh, this is not the R&B I remember. Like, excuse me?
No,
my like new rap artists. I'm like, why are you yelling at me?
My R&B, if anything, is like I just kind of like toxic R&B.
Oh,
toxic. Okay.
So you consider yourself a toxic person?
I've been in a toxic relationship, so
save that for later.
Exactly.
Okay.
Should we go ahead and get into our icebreaker?
Yes.
All right, we're about to play Marry, Fuck, Kill. Wait,
okay.
Marry, fuck,
date, kill. Wait,
no, Marry, fuck, kill.
Marry, fuck, kill.
Yeah. We're not gonna.
Nicole's smart.
So yeah, we're gonna play that.
I'm gonna do you first.
Great. So I guess the premise of the game. Tell them how the game goes.
So we're gonna give you 3 people, and obviously you're gonna choose one that you would marry, one that you would fuck, one that you would kill.
So
Right?
we definitely don't know each other's. So this is gonna be a shock. So go ahead.
We don't know each other's, and then we know yours, obviously.
Yeah.
You don't know yours. So Nicole.
Yeah.
You're 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
Kodak Black. George Washington.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Tory Lanez.
Oh, that's rough. How are you? What? Because I already knew who I was gonna kill until you said
Which one's mine?
George Washington. Because people think he's like the founding forefather. He can go to hell. You know what I'm saying? Because what?
So are you gonna kill him?
Fuck.
Oh, you're gonna
Fuck him?
No. Okay, hold on. It was Kodak Black, Tory. That's not fair, man. I want to marry none of them.
You gotta pick one.
Okay. Marry, fuck, or kill. Fuck. All right. Huh.
You can only fuck one, Nicole.
I would probably marry none of these niggas. Like, I would kill. Okay, I would kill. Oh, this is hard. It's not fair. I would kill Tory Lanez.
Okay.
For the culture, you know, I used to. We already know how we liked Tory Lanez at first, and then all the extra. He's Caribbean, so I liked him, but then all the extra shit, I would have to kill Tory Lanez, so he's gone.
George Washington?
Now, this is the reason why. So, between George Washington and Kodak Black, fuck. I would fuck Kodak Black.
Oh, okay.
And marry George Washington.
Wow. Wasn't the...
So, the only reason why is because same with him and like other white presidents back in the day, they definitely had like a side, slave, you know what I mean? So I guess that's not fair. I wanted to kill George Washington at first, but I'm like, I mean,
I wanted to kill them all, but
I did. But I mean, that's my answer. That's it. Done. So your turn. So your 3, marry, fuck, or kill, is going to be Bill Nye the Science Guy, OT Genesis, and Bobby Schmurder. Marry, fuck, or kill.
Why y'all both include one white guy?
I didn't know who she was going to choose, so yeah.
I would kill Bill the Science Guy.
Damn. Okay.
I guess I would do the nasty with OT Genesis.
Why?
And I would marry Bobby.
But why would you do the nasty with OT?
I don't, because
He
he's
would put
the only
in
one
OT.
left. Over Bobby, yeah, I wouldn't marry OT.
Okay. You would
I would marry
Bobby.
Bobby. Smarter, yeah.
Okay. Your turn. What's his 3?
Okay. Devontae. Azalea Banks. Hillary Clinton. Miley Cyrus.
I'm going to marry Miley.
Okay.
I like Party in the USA. And she got a couple hits.
That was a hit. I'm not gonna lie.
She got the Climb, Butterfly. Yeah, I'm going to marry Miley. You said Hillary Clinton? I'm going to kill her.
Oh my God.
I'm going to kill Hillary.
Okay.
You're gonna kill Hillary?
Yeah.
Dang. Wait, so
then you would
you're
fuck
gonna
Yeah, I'm going to
Azalea
fuck
Banks.
Azalea Banks.
She probably seems like a wild
Crazy.
time, so I don't know.
But Hillary is just, it's Hillary. She's a politician. Like, I don't
So kill the politicians.
get, I didn't say kill the politicians. Y'all take that how y'all want to take it, but nah, but not Hillary. I can't mess with her, especially from
Okay. I guess.
But Miley, I used to have a crush on Miley.
you
Did
chose
you?
her really fast.
Yeah,
I feel like
quickly.
you did.
Yeah,
did.
you already knew before she
She's like, I'll
finished.
marry Miley. I'm like,
I
didn't read the other 2 yet.
Give her a second.
No, I used to have a crush on Miley right before she went into the Wrecking Ball stage, where she cut her hair and
A mess.
yeah.
I liked her in the Wrecking Ball stage.
Really, I felt like she was a culture vulture,
Yeah.
She was.
I
It
agree.
was forced, but I don't know. I still liked her nasty.
especially when she did the video with the cut hair Jordan. Yeah, I was like, nah,
It's a no for me.
no Miley, go back to country.
Please.
Aw, you like country Miley?
I do. I can't lie. I like country music a little bit.
I just like
Oh,
Hannah
really?
Montana Miley.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Like,
I just like Miley can sing. Like
She can.
She can definitely sing.
you know, she could sing,
Yeah.
but
She's talented.
remember when her and Nicki Minaj got into that argument on stage? Like, yikes.
Try to get me
Yeah.
Nicki though.
Oh, you like Nicki?
Oh,
Minaj?
you'd have married Nicki and fucked her.
Me and Nicki had kids.
I like Nicki Minaj. At first, I didn't know how I felt about her for quite some time, but it's hard being her. Like, people come for her all the time when she hasn't even done anything. Like, let that girl
like
live.
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
She's a little weird, but...
She's Caribbean.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, Caribbean people are a little strange. Like, trust me, I know. But yeah, we're going to move on to our main topic for today that we discussed earlier about balancing our dating life and like being in the industry. So personally for you, have you had any struggles with that? I know you're kind of just like starting out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and maybe not right now, but in the future, it's probably going to happen, especially if you have that drive and you know that you're going to go more, like go places. So have you had any issues thus far trying to chase that dream?
As far as like with relationships?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess the biggest thing would be kind of just being open with my music, like sharing it, and then also someone understanding the time that it takes to do something like this.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I used to be able to, come over every day, spend time every day, but now it's like, nah, I gotta put time into this or I can't get nothing done.
Yeah.
And the other person doesn't understand, especially if they're not doing something similar.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? So when I say I'm busy and my busy is I got to make music, they don't see that as busy. Like, you're just at the crib. You know what I'm saying? You can make music whenever, but it's
you
like...
can't be... that's your time, creative time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But they don't understand it because if they don't do something similar...
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like I do want someone who does something that's, I guess... incorporates a grind.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Something you got to put hours into every week, like, for sure, like, of your own free time. You know what I'm saying?
Have you been finding women like that?
Never have.
No, so far?
Never have, not yet. No. But I haven't really, like, gotten involved with too many women, like, on a serious level.
Okay.
Have you met women where it's like you tell them you're like a rapper and artist and they're like...
I think they...
I gotta be honest, when somebody... Okay, you're still young.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But I've met... 35-year-olds. They're like, yeah, I just started rapping.
And like, do you have
and it's not, it's not the best. You don't really see a future in that. It's like, you know what? It was nice to meet you. I'm gonna go this way.
Yeah, I feel you, but no, I definitely have had that like kind of like you make music, like and then especially if they don't like it.
Oh, you've had that? Like, someone told you that?
She didn't tell me, but I know when someone doesn't like my music. But, I think now some people are kind of just, like when it comes to like girls, they kind of take it more serious. Like, I'm doing shows, like I'm doing this and that. Like, they're kind of like, okay, like you can actually do something with it. Especially because I personally feel like my music got a lot better. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
It has to, you know what I mean? Like when I start looking at certain people's like discography, like from the beginning to the end, and I see that, I didn't really like these albums, but you could hear that they grow more even vocally, you know what I mean? Like, it's a process, you know what I mean? Yeah. And they have a lot of people develop it. Like, people who are signed automatically have people behind them developing them to that, step. Whereas you're by yourself and you're doing it on your own. So,
Because there was a point I had took all my old music, like, off of, like, SoundCloud. Because I personally didn't, like it no more like that. But I re-uploaded it because I'm like, it's like someone can go back and see, like, he started from here.
Yeah.
And now he's here, like, you know what I'm saying? Even if that motivates just anyone that's making music, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's important for me to do.
Have you ever had a situation where you were talking to a young woman that you really liked and, like, it didn't last because you were so busy or you had to be in the studio and you didn't have enough time for her?
No, but I've had a argument over it, kind of like why can't I come with you to do this thing? And it's because, you know what I'm saying, like, this was, like, going back, this was, like, my toxic relationship. So it's kind of like I had to tell her straight up, like, you're a liability.
Damn.
Like,
damn, sure?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, we argue all the time. Like, we can argue.
Oh, so basically, if you were to bring her, it's a possibility that she could fuck up your shit.
Exactly.
Okay.
And it's like, you know what I'm saying, she tried to say, like, oh, no, if I know that it's something like that, like, I wouldn't do that. But it's like, I think the emotions are emotions. Like,
what do you think she would do if she, like, came to the studio with you? Like,
it just...
Is it toxic as in, like, she, like wants to jump on a bar? Or...
Just, like, crying, argument, crying. Like, yeah, like...
No, ma'am.
I've gotten a text before. Like, it was a text from a classmate about an assignment. But she didn't know. She just knew my phone went off. and it was late, but it's just a classmate, a whole dude. So it's like, just the fact that can set something off is like, I don't even want to jeopardize. I'm out, doing stuff, trying to,
Was she like around your age too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. It'll be at least 1 or 5 years before they're not childish.
I mean.
So for your future, you would like either somebody that you date to be in the same industry or have sort of knowledge of like what you do, so they can be understanding. Otherwise, you probably won't date them.
Just somebody who understands what it's like to really work towards a goal that may not work.
Okay.
Because that's the main thing. That's where I feel like a lot of people who look down on stuff like that don't like. It's because they think it's not going to work.
Yeah.
But it's like, that's the risk you take when you're doing certain things. Like,
true.
I'm doing this, and it's like, it might not pan out, but I wanted to, so it's, I'm going to do it. So if someone doesn't understand that, it's like, I can't even talk to you about certain things because you're not going to understand.
You got to be careful who you share your dreams with.
Facts. Definitely.
Because people their whole lives have been told this isn't going to happen or you're not going to be able to do this. So when you tell somebody your dream, sometimes they will automatically try to cut your dream down. So definitely, even with relationships, or not even with females, just period, you be careful who you share your dreams with, because people will cut you down. So just keep being hungry about it. If you really feel and believe in your heart that this is what you want to do, keep working on it.
Definitely.
We could be doing an interview with you in like a year or so. You could be blown up. Right? It would be our backup dancers.
Have you ever dated a rapper, Nicole?
Like a real one? Like a real one?
Just one that was aspiring, yeah.
Girl, no.
When I was a freshman, I dated a guy. I really liked him. He was a rapper, and I was 18 at the time, and he was like 26.
Oh,
27?
You like older than
I was out here being grown on. Not that much older. No, I haven't dated somebody that much older in a long time. But anywho, I went to a little show of his, and
it was trash.
Nicole.
It was trash.
Yeah.
But you never heard the
I was
music?
still like, I hadn't. Like, I didn't even like really take the time. Even
should have.
Yeah, I should have. But
should have went to LimeWire.
I went to a show, and like he was with these other artists. I say artists lightly. That were doing the show, and I was still like in the audience, like I was trying to be a supportive, partner.
Yeah.
It was really bad.
Yeah.
And he didn't have like a backup plan either. He was always getting like fired from like Target and stuff. I was 18, guys. So I didn't,
I mean, hey.
I wasn't looking at him to be my future husband,
Yeah.
It was fun.
So
I've known people who are musical. I have a musical background, but I know people who are musical. I love like people who are good at what they do. I probably have met or dated people who have done that like behind the scenes, and I'm like, why don't you put this out there? You know what I mean? It's good, but it's because they've had to set aside their dreams for the reality. You know what I mean? So I mean, and I get that. So, but no, I've never had that experience. I've experienced like balancing my life with dating, because I used to only date every other weekend. Like I'd be like, I can schedule you in next weekend, but that's about it. And then I had to come to realization, like you would probably too in the future, you have to make time for what is important. If you really you get to a point where you're like, okay, I want to settle down for real. I really want to make something work. So I have to make time for a person, because it's not fair to think that they should only be on my schedule. I used to really think that arrogant of me.
I'm assuming it's just you. You don't have any children.
Oh, no.
Keep it that way.
Yeah, as long as you can.
Yeah, I'm trying my best.
Especially if you want to chase those dreams.
Try hard.
I'm trying. Yeah, for sure.
If you want to chase those dreams.
Yeah, no. That's why I'm even kind of ducking a relationship right now.
Ducking?
Yeah.
Dang.
He's 23.
You said it's she. Ain't nobody out here.
Do you still speak to his toxic girl, or that's done?
It's done.
He's lying. He's lying.
It's done.
Even the friend is like,
no, it's done for real.
Lying.
She's blocked on everything.
He looked like, why is
she's blocked lying? For now.
You know what's crazy?
In about 3 months, he's gonna unblock her.
Or you get drunk, you unblock her and hit her up.
No, I'm gonna tell you something wild. She's even blocked on GroupMe.
Not GroupMe.
GroupMe. It's wild. It's wild. And all my backup pages.
I don't even know what GroupMe is. So there's that. I'm going to Google that later.
Yeah,
y'all know what GroupMe is?
I know what GroupMe is.
She does, but I have no idea what that is.
It's like basically where you can form, it's an app where you can form group messages, and it's typically for school. So most students have one.
Okay.
So yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Got her blocked and recruit me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Your friend says otherwise. Like, you know,
No,
you know how to get a hold of her if you want to.
I mean, I can if I want to, but it's
Okay. Is that who you're ducking right now?
No, I'm ducking all relationships.
Oh,
right now.
all. Okay.
All.
Mm-hmm. Some girls gonna watch this and be like, I know he fucking didn't.
That's
Like,
good. Look, if you don't want that right now, you should be ducking them. Like, don't waste somebody's time. Just do
especially
you.
because I feel like I waste my time because I know how I get when I like feel like a girl.
Okay.
Like I'll kind of like I don't know because I haven't done that in a while, but like I've sacrificed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
What's your zodiac sign?
I was gonna ask that.
Yeah.
Can y'all guess it? I feel like everybody guesses it
You
right.
sound like a Pisces.
He sounds like a Cancer.
Okay, I'm glad both of y'all are wrong.
If you're a Leo, then
Nah, I'm a Scorpio.
me too. When's your birthday?
November 21st.
Oh, mine's November 14th. Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I don't know about zodiac
Male
signs,
Scorpios are terrible people, so I don't know. That's what I heard. I've
I've heard it too, though.
I've never dated a male Scorpio, but I've always wanted to in life. But every time I got an opportunity, it wasn't until like last year that I started meeting male Scorpios for some reason. Maybe it was God intervening. But I hear male Scorpios are, when they are mature, they're great. But before that, I think that goes for all men in general.
I mean, yeah. I'm pretty sure. I think I'm a lot better now. I feel like over the last year.
I know so much about him right now.
I feel like over the last year, I've matured like a lot. But I can definitely tell you, before that, awful.
Yeah.
Awful.
They're terrible people.
I'll be honest.
Yeah. Like, just horrific.
Dang, not
like,
no, it wasn't even
emphasis on horror, you know? Am I wrong?
You're not.
Okay.
You're right.
Exactly.
Definitely.
So,
but no, we're getting.
yeah.
I'm working on it. You know,
good.
Always trying to get better.
Nicole,
Namaste.
has your career ever gotten in the way of a relationship?
Hell no, these things is bro. No. I don't think so. I feel like, so I was married. You don't know this about me, but I was married before. And I feel like when I wanted to branch off or do more things or to be more than what I was at that time, I feel like I was met with a lot of like pushback, you know, like he didn't want me to elevate myself, but I helped him elevate himself. Like, but he wanted me to stay where I was at. And that's what? Like, why would you want to be in a relationship with someone who stays constant? Like, that's not who I am. So
Yeah.
I've personally never have had that happen yet. I feel like, unfortunately, right now, Black women have an issue where it's hard to find our equals in terms of, like, professional men. And I'm only saying that because of opportunities that present themselves to our people. You already know that the odds are already stacked against us. So it's not like I'm blaming that on Black men, but even you and I both know in a corporate world, we look around in our department, who do we see? You know, there's only like maybe 4 or 5 Black people in our whole department. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to date. You know,
it depends on where you
level.
work. Here in Houston,
True.
for me, my whole office was Black.
Houston is that's what I'm saying. Like in Austin, no. Mm-hmm. So I feel like you're right. Depending on where you live, where you stay, and who's available to you. But I personally have never had to deal with that quite yet. I think I will have to. Well, I have dealt with someone who felt maybe less adequate. You know, like they felt like I was on a higher level than they were. You know, but I would never. I'm not oblivious to a Black man in their struggle. You know what I'm saying? So I would never make somebody feel bad for not being on the same level. You know, never. But there's sometimes people have ego and there's nothing you can do about that, you know? So I don't know. I've never had to deal with it. Have you, in terms of professionalism?
I mean, not really. I can remember one time where, like, we were just really on 2 different, like, life paths at the time. It wasn't really my career. Like, I was out here working already. He had just graduated from Texas State.
Okay.
So he would call me at, like, 3 a.m. just to talk. And I'm like,
I'm sleeping.
Like, I gotta get up at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
And I was a little snappy with him because I'm like, I gotta get up at 6 a.m. Where you going? But yeah, he didn't understand because he wasn't out here working yet.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But that's
true.
like
the only thing.
That could be like a big thing, you know, like you have to be understanding on both sides, you know, because it's not always going to work out if you're not thinking about that. Put yourself in that person's shoes. I would not, if someone called me at 3 a.m., I would be upset too. I'm not going to lie. I'm tired. I have to work.
Definitely.
Like, no.
Yeah, I need my sleep, so.
For sure.
I mean, because, you know, when you're younger, you can do that, you know, talk on the
Yeah.
phone until whatever.
Yeah,
you
but
know.
but I gotta get up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta start my day. Like I've always been a morning person, but
Okay.
like now, like especially more like I feel like let me get up because I feel like some people be like, oh, like I can just wake up at 11 and just stay up till 2, but I'm like the thing like what can you do at 2? What can you do at like stuff is closed like
nothing open but legs.
Yeah, all
He said facts.
Hey, no, that's true.
Mm-hmm. This one say your friends' facial expressions are killing.
I used to live in an apartment with 3 other girls when I was in college. Ain't nothing open but legs after that hour.
I miss that roommate situation.
And I would be so messy. I would open the door. I'm like, oh, hi, Larry. Who are you here to see?
I've always wondered that. Like, what is it like living with, other women who like, because like you got, at the end of the day, like, it is what it is.
Remember we got in a fight. Like, 2 members got in a fist fight. Like,
I mean, though, like, you got to hear them moan.
Yeah.
I guess I don't.
I've never really heard that. I remember when I was at Texas State, and I don't know if University Heights is still an apartment complex there in San Marcos, but I used to live in University Heights. One of my roommates, some random girl, her boyfriend, I think it's more like her fuck buddy at the time, smacked her in the kitchen, and I heard the smack.
Oh, yeah.
And I opened the door, and I was like, I opened the door, and then I just closed it.
Oh my God, Tash.
It wasn't none of my business. They were both toxic. So I like opened the door and I was like,
So you like
it was a smack heard around the
I have a similar story. I'm gonna tell you about this. Goddamn.
But I think she hit him first. Like they were like that type of people. Like
I'll never do
she
that.
She definitely was putting hands on him too, and he finally like lost it and like smacked her.
I'm mad you couldn't back. You're like
smacked the shit out. Like I opened the door and I was like. Let me go back to minding my business.
No, I have a similar story, and it was when I lived off Riverside. So, I'm not going to tell you his name because he's a professional track runner now, but I will always remember what you did. So, I had another teammate of mine. I ran track in college. Another teammate of mine who used to date him, actually, when she went to a school in Oklahoma. And she moved out here. We went to school together. We ran track together. And then the guy that she had dated was in Austin for training. Because I don't know if you know, but like a lot of the professional like track athletes, they'll train in Austin. So one day, that same guy ended up sleeping with one of my other roommates. Now, the girl that had slept with him before, she didn't live in that apartment with us. She lived on campus. But I did let her know that he was over there smashing the school runaround. Okay. The school pass around.
Why are you so petty?
Because I just felt like it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I need to let you know.
You enjoyed it so much.
I really did. Okay, so I told her, I was like, hey, this is what we're going to do. We're going to have, I think we had a house party that night. It was lit. Then we went out, and I was like, you're going to come with me, and you're going to spend the night, because I want you to catch him coming out of her room. This did not work well for me. So I woke up in the morning, I was cooking breakfast or whatever, and she was in the kitchen too. He came out of her room, girl, because he had to go to practice, and her daddy was downstairs about to pick him up and take him to practice. Because before, he made the team, he was like, they've made it, but you still have to like prove yourself. Yeah. So he walks out of her bedroom, and she's like, oh, good morning. I almost said his name. She's like, oh, good morning. I should say his name. Anyway, it'd be a messy bitch say, but I won't. And he looked at her, and he's like, what? And she was like, what? She's like, what? And I'm sitting there like, oh. I'm sitting there in the kitchen like, oh my God. And so like, he literally went like from 0 to 100. So apparently, I think she was mad because when he told her he was coming to Austin, they hung out a few times. Like, we went out together before. Like, we all went out. Like, I went out with her and him and like another teammate of theirs, whatever. And so that's why I did it. Because I was like, just FYI, he's over here too. But okay. So anyways, so he comes up to her in the kitchen area, and I'm sitting here by the dishes like, oh shit. He's like, what? And I'm like, oh, he's bucking at her. He proceeds to start punching her. I swear to God. He just like goes out and starts. And I'm like, I was frozen because I was shocked that he did it. I was like, what the fuck? And she's like, because right before he hit her, she's like, oh, so I hear you're here with the school slut. I was like, goddamn. And so right before she said that, he was like, hit her. And so I was like, oh my God. And I couldn't believe what was happening. So then they start like going back and forth. And so I tried to get in between them. And I was like, oh, you have to hit me too? at the time, that's when I was dating my ex-husband, who was at the time my boyfriend. I was like, I'm going to tell my boyfriend about this, you know, because my boyfriend was playing football at the time. He was a semi-pro player. And I was like, I'm going to tell my boyfriend about this. Like, I was so mad because I couldn't believe, like, he went from 0 to beating her ass. Like, and I'm like, I'm sure he's still the same person, but I will never forget he did that. And so then our other roommate, Ashley, came out and she was like, Michael, go right now. I said his name. I don't care. She's like, go right now. So he runs outside to her father to go off to practice. And I'm sitting here like, because my friend was upset and she's like, I'm going to call the police on him. And at the time I was like, man, I should never did this shit. Like I should have invited her over. This is my fault really, you know? So I was just like, I mean, you could call the police if you want to, but damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, God damn.
She's like, I set that up.
It was bad. It was not good. It was bad, but I will never forget that. So
I ain't never seen nothing that wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
I didn't close the door like you, but
she closed the door. She said,
I went back to mind my business.
yeah, I was like, oh
this.
shit, this is I did that. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry, y'all.
Them Texas State roommate days were wild. Do they
Did
still
you
have like
roommates?
apartment parties at like?
I mean, honestly, whenever I started like getting out and stuff like that, COVID hit. So
Oh, that sucks for you.
Yeah, like
My first year at Texas State, they used to have so many apartment parties before like
Those were
shut down,
fun.
and they were.
I mean, they still have them, but I don't
fun.
know. I'm kind of more like the club bar.
Yeah.
UT apartment parties were lit. Like, oh my God, those were so much fun. Yeah. No, you like clubs, you said, or lounges?
Yeah, more like that. Like not. I mean, parties was cool, but I did so much partying like in high school that like.
Did you?
Did right. I
never did anything till college.
Word. I started partying. You know what's crazy? Is I met him.
Partying.
He used to host parties. I was 15. I was 15.
What?
Yeah, I started partying at 15. I started drinking at like 15.
Are you kidding me?
You started drinking?
I didn't drink till college.
I didn't drink till my sophomore year.
I didn't drink till second semester freshman year.
Oh no, I was getting like every weekend.
Heck no.
I never went to a legit party until I was in college. Like the
most
most I did in high school was a homecoming dance.
Like I was telling,
really?
Yeah.
Aww.
like I was telling
her.
her.
Yeah, my parents were strict, but I snuck out. Fuck.
I would have came back to the locks being changed. I would have never.
You know, I told you I was like from Cove and by Colleen, and like how you say, it's dangerous. That's where we used to go party a lot, and so like I'm 16, 17. It's like it's guns getting pulled out at parties.
I'm sorry.
I mean, but it was kind of like,
sir, go home. What?
I mean, but it wasn't.
You know you were in danger?
It wasn't normal, but like, fights and stuff like that, or people getting jumped, like, it was normal. So, like, parties eventually got kind of like, I don't really, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to go out to a party and be able to talk to a girl without yelling.
Yeah.
Or be, you know what I'm saying?
That's why lounges are better.
Facts.
Lounges are better.
I was talking to my roommate. It's like, I don't want to have to sit here and whisper in your ear, and you whisper in mine, then I whisper in yours, and you whisper, like.
That's sexy, though.
It's sexy until it's like
you're whispering all night. Like I'm sick of this shit.
Like damn, we can't even just sit here and talk to each other. Like I gotta be like, and you gotta. What'd you say?
What?
Yeah, and then it's like
you're like, forget it. That's right. Act like a third exchange. I'm like
screaming in her ear.
It is. It really is. It's like I'm screaming, but she can barely hear me, so I'm whispering.
You're like, just forget it.
Yeah. What's your number?
Have you been to any like hot spots like besides like, so I know you're an artist, so eventually you're going to, like, get to the point where you're going to do shows in, like, Miami or shows in, anywhere, like, New York, whatever. And those parties, those scenes are so different than what you could probably imagine.
Oh, my gosh.
Miami is crazy.
But really, like, and my thing, though, is, like, because, a lot of people, they do music and they just bank on the music.
Yeah.
But, like, y'all, we were talking about, like, I do a podcast.
Yeah.
So I do that, like even now, like he got like 40K on TikTok.
Oh,
40,000. Like he literally just had like 10,000. Like
we just started using TikTok.
And trust me, use it. Like all his socials are going up like crazy.
That's dope. Okay.
That video I sent you.
Oh, it was so funny. Yeah.
It got like 160 likes, and I'm like,
I like that. We needed to use TikTok actually. Do you know there's a teenager who makes like, I think like $4.1 million off of TikTok?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So, yeah, it's a good idea. It's great for marketing.
One of the things is that we got, it's like older women They love.
Oh, you like that, don't you?
No, I'm saying
You start rubbing them
Sit
hands
on the
together.
lap. Exactly. Older women.
I don't love
Stevie
them,
J face.
but it's like older women, in their 40s, 50s that love.
50s.
No, but they love to donate money to the young.
Not the
Are you on
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans?
No, it's TikTok.
Oh, okay.
They like to donate
They
to
can
you.
donate money on TikTok?
You put your cash app. You tell me cash.
Hold
app.
on. What are you putting on TikTok?
No, I be just putting little funny videos or me just singing a song. But
with your shirt off?
No. That's his bag. That's his bag.
Oh, that's his bag. I'm gonna get your TikTok a little bit later.
Did you do the silhouette challenge?
You said what?
Did you do the silhouette challenge?
Silhouette.
Silhouette.
So yeah, that.
Me?
Yeah.
The silhouette challenge. You know the one.
I know, but me do the silhouette.
Have you
Guys
done
did
it?
Yeah.
What's crazy?
Maybe
though,
this one has done it.
What's crazy though is on our podcast, I told my friends that we need to switch it to the what I call it, the busted. It's a busted challenge, right?
This is a busted challenge.
Busted challenge, but I said we need to be in like gray sweats.
Oh,
That's what a lot of men do on the silhouette.
Oh my God!
Really? They took my bag?
I showed her,
Yeah.
because I didn't know that was a thing until someone posted it on Facebook. I was like, what the hell? Like they do these X-rated silhouette challenges.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
wild.
especially the men.
Listen, if the men do it, the women will follow. Like that's the only reason why I knew it, because
That
the
is
woman
true.
posted
Yeah.
it.
But me personally, like the whole like OnlyFans and stuff, like I know it's like a route you could take, but
Yeah,
I just don't. I don't.
As an artist, I wouldn't do it. Like I just
me
don't do
personally,
that.
I don't think I'd be comfortable. Like I don't even do like the TikTok, like this sexual stuff, like I ain't even gonna look at the camera and, like lick my lips and shit. I'm not doing all that. Like
people do that.
Shit.
Okay.
Yeah, it be working for some people for real.
Our silhouette challenge was interesting.
You say y'all?
We
we
did.
did
We'll show
one.
you after.
We'll show you afterwards. But yeah,
We'll show you after.
it was funny.
It was funny.
We literally died laughing. We kept doing it. I don't know how people could do that and take themselves seriously every single day. I couldn't do it, but you know.
Yeah, no.
But yeah.
do it.
Like when I make TikToks, it's kind of like just get it over with. Just because I'm, you know what I'm saying? Just build a following, but just get it over. I don't really care for that stuff.
Yeah. But you just have to be, unfortunately, like involved in everything.
And it's like, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Like, you know what I'm saying? If it's a way that I could get more people listening to my music, podcast, might as well. Like I'm trying to do everything.
Yeah.
So,
go. Oh, sorry, go.
Okay.
How did the podcast come about?
Yeah.
Oh, well, me and my friends, we love to talk to each other, and we love to argue and just talk about like everything. Like somebody will just send something random, like random to the group message, and we'll argue about it for hours. So we said,
hours? My God.
it'll go on for days. Like me and my friends, we have an ongoing thing about I hate Brussels sprouts.
Why?
I just don't think they look like they're good.
Yeah.
Have you tried them?
Never.
Me either.
Okay.
But they don't look good.
They don't look good.
They're actually not bad, guys.
So
They smell horrible.
They do, but broccoli smells bad too, depending on how you cook it. If you roast it.
So we argue so much and we talk so much, it was just like kind of one of those, why not record it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that's a bad idea, especially now, especially in this day and age. I mean, we watched a snippet of your guys' podcast earlier, and it'd be very interesting for you guys to watch it too.
It's called the Not the Best Advice podcast. If anyone wants to check that out on YouTube.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just I don't even want to say guy talk. It's our talk. Because I don't even know if guys really talk about the stuff we talk about.
I feel like you do.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, I didn't know about that till today, but yeah,
We
it's definitely men talk.
We argued for an hour about the best original Starburst flavor.
Something wrong with y'all.
Not an hour.
Something's wrong with y'all.
What?
Sometimes you gotta prove.
Well, what did you say?
I said orange. See?
Ew.
See? Which
Orange?
Like, bye.
I would say
Nobody
red.
even eats orange.
Red was,
Like,
red was second.
people put orange
Red.
to the side.
No,
like,
orange is the best.
I will stomp on an orange.
I feel
Anytime
like
stomp on it.
yellow is the last
will-
resort for me.
I will crip walk on an orange Starburst.
Yellow and pink are the worst.
Are
like
the
pink.
worst?
Yes.
Yellow is the worst.
And you got the audacity to like
Okay,
orange?
orange is good.
It must be the Asian in you.
But I like orange.
Because I don't understand.
I
the
like
color.
orange.
I like the
You
color.
like
Yeah, girl, I will literally crip walk over an orange.
What?
It's like, absolutely not.
Orange is good.
I'll do the Mexican hat dance. Or I hate it.
So what's your order?
Pink is period, like the best. Pink is the best. And then I would eat yellow. Yes. Pink is the best, and I would eat yellow.
Okay.
Orange, I literally don't even eat orange
Really?
Starburst. I will
Really, I like orange.
throw them in the trash with the chitlins. You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
red is my favorite.
Orange, red, pink, yellow.
I'd have to agree with that.
I can understand why.
Cute.
Yeah, y'all. I guess we
I
would
hate
be arguing
yellow.
for an hour. I understand now. I get why y'all argued for an hour. Like, absolutely not.
Oh yeah, especially because the way my friend group is set up, we just have such different opinions.
You probably like pineapple on your pizza, don't you?
No, so I'm not one of them.
Okay.
Not one of them. No. Oh
Orange
no. But I love
Starburst.
pineapples.
Appalled.
Orange Starburst are good. I'm gonna get you a pack of Starburst.
You're mad. I'm gonna throw them at you.
Straight orange. I'm gonna get you a pack of nothing but
Nothing
orange.
but orange.
Nothing but orange.
I'm gonna burn it on TikTok.
Hey, you might get some. Hey, that might go crazy.
Okay, for real.
That might get some views.
Facts, it really might.
I thought about doing a TikTok. I'm not gonna say it. I'll tell you about it later. I have an idea for doing TikToks, but I'll tell you about it later because I want to steal it. You know what I'm saying? If they watch to the end.
So, Devontae,
What's up?
have you ever had a show and then afterwards, there's a lot of ladies feeling you and you had a little
Groupie.
Not anything.
Maybe tonight.
Not anything groupie wise, but the closest thing I've had to a maybe tonight.
I mean, you got a show tonight. You never know. You know what I'm
Hopefully.
saying?
You never had
Tonight.
some panties thrown at you or anything like that?
No, but the only groupie-ish thing I've had is a girl wanting to have sex to one of my songs.
That's kind of lit, though.
So lit.
You said so lit.
So lit. It was weird though because one of them
But
wasn't
did
even
you
about
take
her.
her up on that offer?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, you did? But y'all do it to the what was that fly nigga? What was it?
No, not that. So, we did it to multiple songs.
Oh.
But the weird
Multiple.
How many songs was that?
She,
How long?
she requested
How long
two.
were the songs?
She requested 2 songs.
Share request.
Were they 5-minute songs or what? I'm just trying to get a range.
Nah, but the weird thing was that one of them wasn't about her, so it's kind of like a
Aye.
okay, I'm gonna do it, but
Just let her
okay.
think it's about her. It's fine.
she knew it wasn't. But the next one,
Okay.
the next one was actually like it was meant to be a sex song.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called "Pressure and Passion."
Oh.
Ooh, pressure.
And passion.
Yeah, pressure.
Already that.
Yeah, some people don't pressure. I was really referring to we call weed sometimes pressure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's not the pressure we were thinking of. But
Yeah,
I know.
We're going
I know.
for another pressure.
A lot of people, yeah, but we call weed pressure sometimes.
Okay.
Let me remove my mind from the gutter.
Yeah, but no, the passion is definitely the passion.
You're a Scorpio.
How was the,
Scorpios
was
are
the
good lovers.
experience overall a good one?
Yeah, it was. Definitely, especially just because the song.
You said I enjoyed it.
Yeah, especially because the song was about her and it was about sex. So you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like
We're going to have to listen to that song later.
really?
Right.
Okay. Are you performing that song tonight?
No. I'm not. I can't. It's certain to me. It's like I can't wait until I get because right now I'm performing in like club type venues,
Yeah.
bar type. So I gotta come with kind of some turnt stuff.
Yeah.
Have you
that's
had any
true.
like DM sliders? Like, I really love your music.
But I'm gonna tell you though, like as a male artist, you need to let women like those sex songs or those things about your feelings. That's why Drake is so lit, because
Yeah.
he always talks about his feelings, even though Drake is he's a Scorpio too. He's toxic as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell. So definitely those. I know you're trying to like when you're getting out there, you got to put out those club bangers, but eventually you put out those other songs too.
Definitely. Like I got my album. I got 2. I got one R&B song and then I got the sex song in there for the ladies.
Okay.
Got a couple. I always got it for the. It's a lot. It's for the ladies.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the vibe. Definitely.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
audience I'm trying to touch.
Okay, so I guess at this point, tell us a little bit more about where we can find your music, your podcast, anything else you're working on right now. Let us know a little bit more about that and let our viewers know.
Okay, so as far as music goes, you can find anything on Apple Music, Spotify under 22D.
Okay, spell it out though.
22 and then DEE.
Okay.
So you can find that. The podcast is called the Not the Best Advice Podcast. You can find that on YouTube. And then also as far as music goes, I have an album out right now called Finally Living.
Okay.
And then also it's wouldn't say a deluxe, but it's a version of Finally Living called Welcome to Wonderland.
Okay.
So it's that's kind of the series I have going on.
Okay.
Which in Wonderland is basically it's basically a theme park or an amusement park that's based on like certain things. So I have a song called Hypnotized, and it's Wonderland's House of Mirrors. So
Okay.
I'm basing it kind of on like things if you go to an amusement park, what you'll see. you know, they have the House of Mirrors,
Mm-hmm.
but House of Mirrors, you kind of don't know, like, everything looks the same. You don't know what's really going on. So I kind of try to base it, you know, off of that. So I'm taking that right. So it's called Welcome to Wonderland. So I'm just now getting there, and then my next projects we're in Wonderland.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let the listeners, you know, find out what goes on in Wonderland, exactly what that is.
And your podcast is also available on all those platforms as well?
Podcast is only available on YouTube right now.
Okay.
But we're going to take it to Apple Podcast soon.
Okay.
I've been slacking on that, to be honest with you.
Hey, you know, do things in your time, get it done whenever, and go from there. I mean, you're on the path you're supposed to be on, so.
Yeah.
Thank you, for sure.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank y'all for having me.
It was very pleasant and very fun. So I'm very happy that we got to see you today. We pretty much went through all our mimosas, so hopefully you guys are lit too. I'm slurring my speech. So
I was wondering if it was me.
No, it's definitely me. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. We are going to do a giveaway pretty soon. You're going to hear about it. But yeah, make sure you guys like and subscribe. And again, thanks for watching.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye, guys.
I think I'm finally living, I finally broke out my ceilings. I took my heart out these bitches and put my heart in my rhythm, and I just turned out so different.